Xenoblade X Definitive Edition added a ton of new content, but it also removed some major mechanics from the original Wii U version. Here's everything that was removed in the Definitive Edition. One of the biggest removals is the entire blade level system. In the original, blade levels acted as your rank. You increased them by earning division points through exploration, combat, gathering, and other division-specific activities. Higher blade levels unlock stronger field skills, better exploration rewards, and more reward ticket storage. Divisions also did have a purpose online. Each division took part in different activities, encouraged different playstyles, and contributed bonuses to the global Blade community. Other online features were also removed as well, such as treasure deals, which really came in handy if you were a bit earlier in the game because you could get some items that you may not have access to yet. Treasure deals allowed players to exchange resources with other Blade members. Blade medals, global nemesis battles, squad tasks, and Blade missions, all of the achievements tied to these were also removed. That's actually why Definitive Edition has a few less achievements than the original. It's all of the removed content. With some online functionality systems removed, a large chunk of the original multiplayer just doesn't exist anymore. And that could also be why the online doesn't feel as lively as it did back in the Wii U days. Comment below, do you still play online? Next up are the quality of life changes. Definitive Edition removes the original level cap of 60 and now increases it to 99. Alongside this, the party members now level up together instead of individually. This massively speeds up progression and makes 100% completion much easier and much faster. Red benches and BC locations still exist, but their original purpose is now gone. On the Wii U, these were the only way to change time. Now you can change time directly from the menu. Field skill leveling was also removed. Originally, you had to level up these skills to open certain containers or interact with objects. This often blocked some parts of exploration until you came back later. Definitive Edition removes field skill levels entirely, making exploration smoother and less restrictive. Even some smaller things were updated. You no longer have to mash the A button to open treasure, you can simply just hold it. Customization also lost a few things. Certain hairstyles from the original game were removed or replaced alongside some face paints, such as the Pathfinder tattoo, are no longer available. However, there's no longer any region-locked customization options. The famous chest slider doesn't even exist in the Japanese version. Comment below, do you miss this chest slider? Because you were able to get this with mods on the Wii U, and I know some people will not live without it. Another surprisingly large change is appendage farming. In the original, breaking enemy appendages drop specific fragment items used for crafting and upgrades. Definitive Edition removes these fragment drops entirely. Now enemies drop the rare materials you actually need, making farming faster and less repetitive. While Definitive Edition removes a surprising number of systems, most of them were optimized for good or tied to online features that no longer exist. Was there anything that I missed? And what feature do you miss the most? Drop it in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.